Welcome to VNA News Daily Bulletin, where we bring you the latest events of the day. Coming up next, we have your top stories. National Assembly Chairwoman inspects election preparation in An Giang. Vietnam's retail market witnesses fiercer competition. Mediums honored with folklore artisan title. National Assembly Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân visited the Mekong Delta province of An Giang on May 9th to inspect the locality's preparatory work for the upcoming general election.
Speaking at the meeting with Provincial Electoral Council, Ngân, who is also chairwoman of the National Election Council, praised the locality's efforts to hold the election in accordance with the law and set schedule. She stressed the importance of fairness between candidates in election campaigning through both meetings with voters and the media. An Giang has posted the list of 8,581 candidates who will run for seats in the 14th National Assembly and People's Councils at provincial, district and communist levels, together with their biographies at each constituents for public review. All candidates are holding meetings for canvass for votes from May 4th to 18th. As many as 1,448 polling locations were established across the province for more than 1.6 million local voters to cast their ballots. Ngân later had working sessions with the electoral councils of the province's Long Xuyên City and Mỹ Hòa Hưng Commune, where she suggested that more training should be provided to election staff.
More than 500 domestic and foreign experts and business people were brought together at a conference on investment and tourism development in the northern mountainous province of Lào Cai.
At the May 8th event, participants said Lào Cai boasts a lot of strengths to become the region's economic hub, including a number of local attractions such as the Foggy Sapa Resort Town, the 3,134-meter-high Fasipang Peak, dubbed the Rope of Indochina, and numerous must-see ecotourism and community-based tourism destinations. However, they pointed to challenges arising when local infrastructure and human resource development fail to catch up with the fast-growing flow of visitors. The event also witnessed the signing of tourism cooperation deals between Lào Cai and other provinces that have maritime strengths in preparation for the 2017 National Tourism Year, which will be hosted by Lào Cai and other northwestern provinces. Lào Cai is home to 25 ethnic groups with unique customs and traditional festivals. Tourism has become a significant part in the local economy, contributing 11.5% of the provincial gross regional domestic product in the 2010-2015 period. Earlier, the Sapa Summer Festival took place in Lào Cai province as part of the Four Seasons festivals in the resort town to promote the distinctive beauty of local people and landscapes. It was also the start of a series of activities to celebrate the 2017 National Tourism Year in Lào Cai. The festival created the signature rites that represent unique folk cultures of local ethnic minority groups, including the Mông group's Pan Pai Prom, wedding ceremony on terraces of the Zai group, and village refreshing ceremony of the Safa group. Located at 1,600 meters above sea level in Vietnam's remote northwest mountains, Sapa is a picturesque town famous for its fine, rugged scenery, in line with rich cultural diversity of many ethnic minorities. The town has become an ideal destination for domestic and foreign travelers.
The government has approved the content of a project funded by the Asian Development Bank to support the development of border areas. Its long-term goal is to tap the potential of 5 Vietnamese provinces in the Cambodia's Laos-Vietnam Development Triangle area. The 6-year project will cost more than $122.1 million and be mostly carried out in the Central Highlands provinces of Đắk Lắk, Kon Tum, Gia Lai and Đắk Nông, and the southern province of Bình Phước. In the near future, the project is expected to improve the income of the poor, especially ethnic minorities, facilitate farm produce access to domestic and foreign markets, while improving the capacity of planning and inter-provincial coordination. It will also build a road corridor to facilitate sub-regional integration and growth, and raise farmers and entrepreneurs' capacity to tap their strengths in agricultural production and trade. Moreover, the project will pool and allocate resources by rallying the involvement of the private sector in the country, the region, and the world towards promoting the progress of the Development Triangle area, particularly its master plan. Major activities include improving road connectivity, logistical infrastructure, and transport management. Thailand's Central Group has won the fierce battle for the ownership of Big C Vietnam after offering $1.05 billion to France Casino Group. Earlier, the group has bought back Metro Cash and Carry in Vietnam. Will this pose a great challenge to retailers in domestic market? Our reporters will bring you more details in the following report.
There were 20 suitors for Big C Vietnam, most of them big players like Aeon of Japan, Lotte of the Republic of Korea, BJC, and Central Group of Thailand, and Saigon Co-op and Masan of Vietnam.
The move is in accordance with the world's common trend, especially business restructuring. This also complies with commitments Vietnam has made as well as the country's current legal basis. There is a possibility that a foreign company will acquire a Vietnamese enterprise or a Vietnamese firm will buy another local company. We do not consider this a pressure, but an opportunity to develop corporate culture and human resources.
Earlier, Thailand's Central Group acquired Metro Cash and Carry Vietnam. This proves that Vietnam has gradually catch up with the world economy's common trend. This also shows the attractiveness of the Vietnamese market, which leads to the increase of M&A activities, especially in trade and retail.
This signals that there will be more foreign players in the field. If Vietnamese enterprises fail to make appropriate move, their market share will be reduced right in the home ground.
For consumers, foreign retailers bring high-quality products to Vietnam and contribute to improving the quality of made in Vietnam products through upgrading the quality of merchandise found on shelves. For local retailers, this presents an opportunity to improve their competitiveness and prevent shutdowns or bankruptcies as a result of failures to compete. Vietnamese retailers, as a result, are urged to modernize their operation models and cooperate with each other so they might begin operating by using modern retail techniques and chains, such as developing convenience stores and mini-marts.
The national flag carrier Vietnam Airlines is offering promotional airfares on several international routes that connect Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City to Paris, Frankfurt, and other European cities.
The tickets are available for booking until June 15 for travel from now until October 31st. In the past 3 months, the carrier earned an estimated consolidated revenue of more than $851 million, representing a year-on-year increase of 13.3% and reaching 26.4% of the yearly target. The pre-tax consolidated profit is more than $48 million, a rise of 32.5% compared with the same period last year. During the period, it flew more than 4.6 million passengers and nearly 61,000 tons of goods, more than 11% higher than its plans.
The Vietnam Fine Arts Museum and Germany's Dresden Academy of Fine Arts have collaborated in providing training in the field of document restoration and maintenance. These experts have to work on hundreds upon hundreds of pages of documents like these every day. The papers are usually severely damaged due to environmental effects. Yet the trickiest problem experts often face is repairing exhibits that were glued or taped together in a previous fixing attempt. This training course addressed the issue directly. Documentation restoration is still a neglected field in Vietnam. Many participants at the session expressed their worry about the lack of equipment and infrastructure required for the job. The process of restoration demands absolute dedication, skills, and attention to details from the experts. Yet their bigger concern at the moment is the lack of sufficient investment. Cuban Cossack Choir from Russia has performed at the Vietnam National Academy of Music in Hanoi to celebrate the 71st anniversary of Russia's victory in the Great Patriotic War. Join us to take a look.
The event was jointly held by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and the Russian Embassy in Vietnam, gathering 20 members from Russia's leading ensemble. In addition to their favorite pieces, this year the choir also performed several Vietnamese traditional songs.
After a long time, today we had a chance to hear Russian music live, see Russian costumes, and enjoy Russian artists' performance. It feels very nostalgic and moving. I am grateful to Russia for bringing us such honor, and I am very happy to have learned and worked in Russia.
Established in 1811, the Cuban Cossack Choir has been known worldwide for its exciting, unique, and artistic performances. While performing in Hanoi, the choir received good news that they will be awarded a medal by Russian President Vladimir Putin for its contributions to Russia's culture.
The Association of Vietnamese Folklorists has presented the title Folklore Artisans to 6 mediums and 2 singers who have for years devoted to preserving Vietnamese traditional rituals, particularly Mother Goddess worship.
Folklore Artisan is a noble title conferred on those who made contributions to conserving and transferring forms of folklore cultures to younger generations.
I am so moved and honored when receiving the title. I will strive to transfer this to younger generations and encourage them to conserve Vietnamese culture.
Hầu Đồng is a practice linked to Mother Goddess's worship of Vietnamese indigenous ritual, manifesting people's belief in goddesses who are mainly nation's heroes in the long past. Hầu Đồng is a sacred yet joyful ritual where the gods are incarnated in mediums to give blessings to followers. In March 2015, Vietnam has officially submitted its dossier to UNESCO to seek a recognition of the worship of Mother Goddesses as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. UNESCO is scheduled to take it into consideration in December this year.
And that has wrapped up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching. For more information, please log on to our website at www.vietnamplus.vn. We'll see you soon.